Alright, so we got another update video for you guys. We finally got the wagon pushed up here in the driveway, so we're gonna give it a much needed cleaning. We've already started to kind of spray it down with some of this awesome stuff, super clean foaming spray. Just gonna try to get as much of this grime off here because this thing is just disgusting. So there's a lot of stuff we got to plug, a lot of the feeds for the turbo and the up pipe and everything. We got to make sure we don't get any water or anything in here because we're gonna hose it down once we're done. I've already gone ahead and started to clean up the throttle body, kind of get this thing going. We got a new gasket for it. Alright, so we got most of it cleaned up, just kind of wiping everything down now. We hosed everything off and we're using some brake clean on a few things. Starting to look a lot better. So we're working on getting the timing cover off right now. I'm working on putting the throttle body on. I got a new gasket in here. Pretty much got everything clean. This is probably the dirtiest engine bay I've ever seen. So we have our work cut out for us, but these stupid timing cover bolts keep snapping off because all the plastic's just completely hardened and it's not good. So might have to make a trip to the junkyard.
Fucking timing cover bolt I've ever seen. So hard to get out.
Let's see.
Yeah, the others look fine. I think it was just over tightened.
So we got the throttle bodies all on. These are all tight. These bolts don't have to be very tight, apparently. I've heard of people snapping their intake off, I guess. They get too tight. Forrest got the timing cover off, and he's about to use this little serpentine belt trick.
We're gonna have to hold the motor, it's automatic.
So if you basically tie the serpentine belt into itself, you can usually get the torque, get the right amount of torque to actually take the crank pulley off. We're gonna try. This one's automatic, so yeah, there we go. Wasn't too bad, but this does ruin your serpentine belt, so we keep an extra one, just kind of in our garage, just to basically just to take these crank pulleys off.
Which we do often.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the rest of the timing cover off. One thing that we have to do is we are relocating this coolant reservoir. Because normally it sits just like this, and that and it has coolant lines that run back to the turbo, but that's not going to work with the top mount intercooler and a TD04, so we're going to relocate it right in here, sort of something like that. Gonna make up some brackets. It's all the same thing we did on my brother's 91 SS. We just had to go and buy a bunch of hosing and everything to reroute all the stuff, because all the factory hoses don't work. Obviously, they're not long enough. So with the cover all out of the way, we can line up our timing marks, because we're going to be doing a timing belt on this. So what you want to do is you need to line up the little mark here on the cam with the mark on the timing cover right there. There's one on each side right there, and then if you're on the right stroke, the one right back inside here will line up with the mark right by the crank position sensor. Let's see. And you don't want to line it up with this one right here, because this is actually the top dead center line, but you don't put a timing belt on in top dead center on at least a Subaru. So this is the mark you're looking for. So I got this pretty cleaned out now, but this is the only time I've ever actually seen an actual mouse nest inside an engine. It just happens to be in the car I bought. But that's what I get for buying a car in the dark. But so basically this entire cavern right here was just full of just wool and hair and mouse poop and all kinds of crap. So that was lovely to clean, but at least now it looks somewhat decent. It's still kind of disgusting, but so we decided to take this heat shield off because most of the bolts were completely rusted out and it just made a lot of rattling noise. The ratchet's stuck on here, but yeah, you can see what it looks like without it now. Looks kind of cool in my opinion. I think it'll be alright. I mean, I'm not running this engine for another maybe 10,000 miles or so. That's about it. So, and the new motor's going in. Alright, so this is, we're going to leave it here for tonight. We're going to come back in a few days and get, once we get all the parts and everything, to do the timing belt. We still need the a water pump seal. We need, or a water pump gasket. We need a O-ring for the back of the oil pump. Yeah, I already have a crank seal actually, so we can just reuse one of those. But also valve covers. So once we get some more parts, we'll do another update video.